So, welcome again, Ala and Muna. Class first secondary, subject English. Lesson from McGraw-Hill, lesson 6, grammar. We'll talk about although, even though, in spite of, plus, used to. Presented by teacher Abdulaziz Al-Hafi and prepared by Abdullah Al-Hussein. So, let's start. Okay, our objectives today, we have two parts. The first part, we will talk about although, even though, in spite of, as soon as, when, and so. Number two, we will talk about used to. Used to. Okay. Now we are in slide number 3. Picture number 3. Look at although, though, in spite of, despite, even though. Do you know the meaning of although? Do you know the meaning of although? Okay. If somebody told you, although it is summer, I am wearing coat. Can you imagine? Although it's summer, not winter, I'm wearing coat. So, do you have an idea to translate although? Although he is fat guy, he is fast running. Okay, we will go to next slide. I think you will know the meaning. If you didn't know the meaning, I'll tell you. Okay, now we're on slide number 4. In spite of and although are all used to show a contrast, a difference, but there are differences in the structures used with them. He is telling you here that in spite of, although, even though, has the same meaning. If you want to translate it, the same meaning, but it has different use. When you want to use in spite of and although, each one of them has a different use. Okay? So, Ala, Muna, until now, do you know the meaning of although? Number 2, although, even though, and in spite of have similar meanings, almost the same meaning, but different in structure. When we use it in English, in sentence, when we put it in a sentence, has a different using. So, okay, I think Muna, you go to translate it. Yeah. So now, you know the meaning of although, Muna, right? What about Ala? Ala, hello? Are you with me? Okay. Ladies, in Arabic, yeah, I mean in Arabic, you know the meaning of this word, although? Exactly, yes. Yes, this is the same meaning. Yes, that's the meaning. That's the meaning for in spite of, and although, and also, even though. Okay? Okay, let's go to the next slide, number 5. Although and even though introduce a clause that has a subject and verb. Now focus here, what is? Although and even though introduce clauses has a subject and verb. Okay, let me write here. Subject and verb. Although it rained, we enjoyed the vacation. Although it rained, we enjoyed the vacation. Okay, now my question, how many clauses do we have in this sentence? How many clauses do we have in this sentence? Ala and Muna. How many clauses do we have in this sentence? Do we have one clause or two clauses, or? We are on slide number 5. Can you see slide number 5, picture number 5? Ala and Muna. Ala? Yes. How many clauses do we have in the first sentence? This is the first sentence. How many clauses? Do we have one clause or do we have two clauses? Or three clauses? you can guess. I will tell you the clause. The clause, it's almost like sentence, okay? Do you know the meaning of sentence? Okay? Do you know the meaning of sentence? A sentence is end with dot or full stop. Okay? A clause has a subject and verb. You can have two clauses in one sentence. You can have three clauses in one sentence. Clause is like a sentence, but it doesn't end with a full stop. So here, okay, I will answer this. Here we have two clauses. Exactly, Mona, thank you. We have here two clauses before the comma, and this is the second one, and after the comma. So he said here, introduce, he said although and even though, introduce a clause that has a subject and a verb. Now who can tell me? Where is the subject? Where is the subject? In the first clause here, after although, where is the subject? No. Stay here in the first one. He said although and even though, introduce a clause that has a subject and verb. So where is the subject? It. Yes, that's right. This is the subject. Okay? Now what is the verb? What is the verb? Rain. Thank you. Thank you very much. Yes, good, Ala, and good man. Welcome back, Supervisor. Very good. Let's go to the second sentence. Okay? Second sentence. Even though I was tired, I couldn't sleep. Okay. Even though. Where is the subject? Where is the subject? Here. I. Very good. Very good. I is the subject. Where is the verb? Where is the verb? Tired. Very good. Excellent, Mona and Ala. That's right. Tired. Now remember, although and even though, okay, which come after them is a subject and a verb. Although and even though. Yeah, it's a pleasure. It's an honor to me to be with me. Thank you, Supervisor. Although and even though, what comes after them, subject and verb. Put this in your mind, okay? Until now, is it clear? Ala and Mona. Is it clear? Mona and Ala. Very good, okay. Let's go to the next slide. Slide number 6. Okay. Slide number 6. In spite of is followed by a noun or gerund. In spite of is followed by a noun or gerund. In spite of the traffic, I arrived on time. In spite of the traffic, I arrived on time. So who can tell me? The traffic, the traffic here, is it a gerund or a noun? The traffic. Very good. Excellent. Very good. Why you didn't say gerund ala, Muna? Why? Who can tell me the sign of gerund? We know the gerund of 3 letters. If you remember gerund. Who can tell me? Thank you very much. Excellent, Ala. Yes, the ing on the gerund, on the word, tell us that this is a gerund. Very good. He went to school in spite of being sick. He went to school in spite of being sick. So being here, is it a noun or a gerund? Gerund, yes, that's right. That's right, very good. Okay, now focus. In spite of, what comes after in spite of is a noun or a gerund. And what comes after although and even though is a subject and verb. Okay. Until now, as soon everything is clear. Until now everything is clear. Muna and Ala, very good. Okay. Now we are on slide number 7. As soon as when. Okay? These conjunctions, as soon as and when, of time, are not followed by future forms of verbs, even though the verbs tell about future time. The present is used instead. Okay, let me explain. He told you as soon as and when, these conjunctions of time are not followed by future form. When we say future form, who can give me a word tell you this sentence in future? How can you know this sentence in future? For example, in simple future. Yes, Ala and Muna. Do you know the word in future tense? We use it. Again, you know future tense? Future tense, Ala and Muna. We have present, we have past, we have future, right? We have present, we have future, we have past, we have future. Okay? No, that is in the past. No problem, it's good. Ala, this is in the past, okay? If you want to say something in the future, no problem. It's good to make mistakes. I agree with you. That's good. So, Muna, in the future. Okay, I'll give you an example. For example, I will go to America in August. Yes, I will go. That's good. Who can write the word will? Ala and Muna. Can you write the word will? Will in the chat? Exactly. So when you say I will go to school tomorrow, okay? From the form here of the sentence, from will, you will say this is a future tense. This sentence is a future. It's not present. It's not past. Okay? How did you know this is in the future? Who can tell me? How do you know I will go to school tomorrow is a sentence in the future tense? How could you know? Ala and Muna. How could you know that I will go to school tomorrow is a sentence in the future simple or in the simple future? How can you know that? Again, I repeat my question. Ala and Muna. You see this sentence, I will go to school tomorrow. You see it, right? Now, is this sentence in simple past or simple present or future simple? Ala and Muna. Can you hear me? Hello? Hello? Ala and Muna. Just relax, okay? Future. Thank you, Muna. Okay, when you say, when you say it's sentence in the future, what is the word in the sentence that tell you that this sentence in the future? Tell me the word in the sentence, I will go to school tomorrow, that tell you exactly. Thank you very much. Well, yeah. So well is a word will tell you that this sentence in the future. Welcome back, Mahmoud. So I will go to America. I will go to school. I will go to my friends. Very good, okay? And tomorrow. Yeah, that's right. But focus on will. Hello, Sam. Welcome back. He said here, these conjunctions of time are not followed by future form. Now can you see, first example, I'll tell you as soon as I know. Okay? Let's come back here up. He said, sorry, these conjunctions of time are not followed by future forms of verbs, even though the verbs tell about future time, the present is used instead. Now, I know. Do we have here will? I know here, first sentence. Do we have will? Muna, Ala, Mahmoud, do we have here will? No. Very good, very good. What about here? I arrive. Do we have will here? Okay, very good. So, which comes after as soon as and when is not a future tense, right? What comes after as soon as and when, we don't have here future form. We don't have future form. Okay. He said the present is used instead. Now, I know this phrase now. I know. Is it present or past or future? I know. From the form, I know. Is this a present simple? I know. I'll tell you as soon as I know. Okay, I know. Is it a present simple or a future simple? I know. Is it a present simple or a future simple? Do we have will here? Do we have will here? Ala and Muna, do we have will here? No, okay. So this is a simple present, okay? This is form of simple present. I know is a simple present and I arrive simple present, okay? What he said here, the summary, it is a simple present here and here, but the meaning is in the future. Although, focus, here is a simple present form, I know and arrive, but the meaning is in the future. Look again. I'll tell you as soon as I know. Number 2, I'll call you when I arrive. I arrive, he's talking about future. But the form here is a present. I don't know if you understand this point or not, because it takes a long time. Are you sure? The meaning here, he is talking about future. But what he wrote here is a simple present form. Very good. Thank you. Okay, let's go to the next slide. Yeah, the meaning is in the future. Thank you. Now let's go to so that. Use so with an adjective or with many, much, few, or little to express result or degree. To express result or degree. The noise was so loud that we could hardly hear ourselves talk. Now, loud, is it an adjective or not? Loud, is it adjective? When he says here, the noise was so loud. So Muna and Ala, very good, yes. So this is an adjective, yes. This is an example for what he mentioned here. That so is followed by adjective, and the adjective here is loud. The noise was so loud that we could hardly hear ourselves talk. Next one. There were so many cars that we couldn't find a place to park. There were so many cars that we couldn't find a place to park. So he told you after so it can come many, much, few, or little. Okay. Until now, is it clear? Ladies, after so it comes an adjective or many, few, much, little. Okay. Now we have finished from the first section. Hopefully, hopefully you understand. Okay. You can see the lesson again recorded so that you write notes. Okay. Now let's move to used to. Games we used to play. This section is more easy than the past. Games we used to play. Now look at the photo, at this guy, and read. I'm used to talking in public. I'm used to talking in public. Okay? Let's go to the next one. I'm not used to getting up early. I'm not used to getting up early. Okay. Let's go to slide number 12. So what does I'm used to mean? What does I'm used to mean? Who can tell me? Do you have an idea? For example, when I said, I'm used to reading newspaper every morning. I'm used to drinking Arabic coffee. An idea? Yes, something you do it. Yes, something you do it usually. Usually. For example, you will say, Ala, I used to going to my school every day. I'm used to going to my school every day. Okay. Now let's go to the next slide. Used to means accustomed to or in the habit of. Exactly. ألا. Well, the definition here, when you say accustomed to, means something you usually do it. Something you are familiar to do it. Something you habitually you do it. Repeatedly you are doing it. Is it clear until now, Muna? Ala, something you do it usually. Usually. This is the that we used to, okay? Okay. So now make a list of things you're used to doing and not used to doing, and compare with a partner, and compare with a partner, a friend, I mean. So you can write sentences in the text, or you can write on the board. Who can give me a sentence of something? Give me a list of things you're used to doing it and things you are not used to doing. Okay, I'll give an example, okay? So that it becomes more easy for you. Now let me write. This is in the board. I'm used. Ala, very good, very good. But I'm used. Can you change it? Yes, I'm used to drawing. I'm used to drawing. That's right, very good. I'm used to drawing a picture. Let me write it here. I'm used to drawing a picture. Excellent. Okay, I will write it here. Just copy it. Okay, Muna, can you give me any sentence? Muna? Now this is your sentence. Ala is correct. I'm used to drawing pictures. You can see pictures here. We have is. You can see pictures here. We have is. Okay. Don't remember Muna. Let me write here, and I will write here, yeah. So that it becomes easy. Remember, we use first the subject, for example, I, subject, then verb to be, and then used to, then the German. Don't remember. Then the German. Then the German. Then the German. Have it verb ing. Will be more easy for you. So this is the structure. This is the structure. I'm used to drinking milk every day. It's correct. Yeah, that's right. Muna, go to rewrite your sentence. Can you rewrite your sentence? You said I used to go to park every Friday. So how can you change it now according to the rule here? Yes, Muna? I think you will write it well, yeah. Of course, you can change I. You can say any pronoun. You can say he. I'm used to playing with my friends. Yeah, that's right, Ala. Now you understand. I'm used to go to park. Now, Ala, where is the mistake in the sentence that belongs to Mona? Where is the mistake? There's one. No, not walking. Preceded. Huh? The word before it. I'm used to go to park. No. Do you see go, this verb? Where is the mistake? Going, exactly. That's correct, that's correct. Going. Very good. Yes, it's going. So I'm used to going to a park. Okay. Very good. Okay, now let me write here the sentence of to going to the park every Friday. Now this is your sentence. Mona. Now we will use the negative one. Okay, negative one. So who can give me example of the negative sentences? I wanna from you, for example, to say I'm not used to working at night, or I'm not used to drawing pictures. I'm not used to going to the park every day. Give me any sentence. It's the same, but we use not. We use not. Yes, Ala and Mona. Who can give me any sentence? Just put not before used. I'm not used. I'm not used to writing story. Yeah. I'm not used to writing stories. Let me write it here. I'm not used to writing stories. That's right. That's right. Okay. What about Mona? Mona, any sentence, Mona. Any sentence. So that we go to the next slide. Any sentence, Mona. I'm not used to eating breakfast. That's right, Ala. Very good. I'm not used going to mall. Exactly. Now you understand. Very good. Very good. Very good. Okay, let me write it here. I'm not used to going to mall for example, every Monday. Okay. Now before going to the next slide, remember one thing, that you can change I. For example, I can say he is, okay, for example, he is used to drawing pictures. Okay, he's using to drawing picture. You can say, sorry, drawing. Where is the R? Where is the R here? Yes. Sorry. Yes, that's it. You can see that, Ala and Muna. You can change. You can say he is she is, they are. Okay? You can change it. But the most important is here. The most important is you are using used to. The most important, you are used to, then the gerund. Okay? And we use this for things, actions happened usually or repeatedly or habitually. Okay, let's go to the next slide. Okay, now we have listening. I'll open to you you will listen before I play this. You will listen to messages or conversations, then complete the sentences, okay? So listen carefully. If you have a pen and a paper, take notes. You will listen to the messages or conversations and complete the sentences. Okay.
5. Listening. Listen to the messages or conversations. Complete the sentences. 1. Message on a voicemail system.
This is Michael Johnson. I'm calling on behalf of Mr. Kramer. I'm his assistant. Mr. Kramer is sorry, but he's not able to see you at the arranged time on Thursday. He asks if you can meet at the same time on Monday instead. Mr. Osman, would you call me at your earliest convenience so that we can confirm the new day for the meeting? My number is 972-555-9797. That's 972-555-9797.
2. Liz has answered Brenda's email on the answering machine.
Brenda, it's Liz. It was great to hear from you. I've been so busy these few months that I'm losing touch with most of my friends. I'm glad to hear that you're thinking of visiting New York. I guess you will be staying with your aunt. Please give her my regards when you see her, and tell her I still remember that wonderful meal that she cooked for us during your last visit. By the way, a wonderful exhibition is on at the museum, and your favorite gallery has a new show on with very interesting work. But they are both very popular, so we need to make sure we get there in time to beat the crowd. Email me and let me know your plans, or you can call me. My new number is 212-555-0999. Looking forward to seeing you soon.
3. Will, about an invitation to a friend's house.
Hello? Hi, Ted. This is Will. Is your brother in? Sorry, Will. Ron isn't home right now. She'll probably be back in a little while. Can you give him a message, please? I was really looking forward to coming over, but I'm afraid I won't be able to make it. We have some relatives from England who are arriving tonight, and my parents asked me to keep my cousin company. Why don't you bring your cousin along? I'm sure Ron won't mind. That's really nice of you, Ted. I'll have to talk to my cousin first. I'll call you back to let you know. And maybe Bob will be home then. I just want to check if he needs my game console. I'd be happy to bring it over for him.
4. Raymond is giving an excuse for not doing homework.
Mr. Jenkins, please excuse me for not hearing in my history project today. I was so sick that I spent all day Saturday and Sunday in bed. And when I wasn't feeling well, I tried to finish the project. The trouble was, as soon as I sat at the computer, my head started to spin, so I went back to bed. Is it okay if I hand her the project in a couple of days?
Okay. These are 4 conversations. Yeah. So let's come back here to delete things. So is it also with you this problem, Ala? Is the sound has an echo? It has an echo with you, Ala, the sound of the conversation? Okay, supervisor. Because of the, okay. Supervisor, do you want the mic? Do you want the mic? Well, this is the last, so I don't know if you understand. We'll see if you understand the conversation. Sorry for that. Mr. Creamer's assistant is apologizing for, if you remember, Mr. Creamer's assistant is apologizing for, any idea? What about number 2? Mr. Creamer wants to, any idea? Okay. Now, I'll try one thing, okay? Arrive late. Muna, you are so close. You're so close. Well, I will try one thing, okay? I will just play to you the first conversation, okay? I will play to you the first conversation from Mr. Creamer. Then I will pause it. If it has an echo, I mean, if you can understand the word, it's fine. I will play to you the first conversation. Okay? So we will try. Okay.
5. Listen to the messages or conversations. Complete the sentences. 1.
Okay, now.
Message on a voicemail system.
This is Michael Johnson. I'm calling on behalf of Mr. Creamer. I'm his assistant. Mr. Creamer is sorry, but he's not able to see you at the arranged time on Thursday. He asks if you could meet at the same time on Monday instead. Mr. Osman, would you call me at your earliest convenience so that we can confirm the new day for the meeting? My number is 972-555-9797. That's 972-555-9797.
Okay. Okay, let's come back here. Let's come back again. You know this problem, supervisor. You know it. Hopefully that they will fix it. Okay, we will answer since that the sound is not clear. We will answer. Well, the answer for the first one, Mr. Creamer's assistant is apologizing for changing the time of an appointment. Change the time of an appointment. Number 2, Mr. Creamer wants to change the meeting to Monday at the same time. Next one, Brenda is thinking of, any idea? It is? Any idea? Of course, today it wasn't clear, so that you will have problem. Muna Ala, do you know the answer of A or B? Any idea? Or we answer that? Okay, no problem. I don't blame you. I do not blame you because of the sound wasn't clear. Brenda is thinking of, let's see here. Brenda is thinking of visiting New York City, and Liz is looking forward to seeing Brenda. Good mile. No. Number 3, Will is apologizing for not. B, at the end, Will is thinking of. Any idea? Again, ladies. Ala, Muna. Or we continue. Will is apologizing for not. Okay, I'll give you the answer. Will is apologizing for not coming to Ron's house. To Ron's house, okay? And at the end, Will is thinking of bringing his cousin to Ron's house. The last conversation here, about Raymond. Raymond is making excuses for not space. He wants to space. So this will be the last question. Any idea? Ala and Muna, any idea for this conversation? You can answer it. Okay, no problem. Well, Raymond is making excuses for not handing in his history project, and this Raymond wants to hand the project, to give the project in a couple of days late. Well, we have finished our lessons, okay, and this is the summary. Objectives, although, even though, in spite of, as soon as, when, so. And number 2, use to. Which one are difficult, Muna? The conversation or this one, although, even though, in spite of, as soon as? Yeah. Because, you know what? If I play every conversation, then we answer it will be better. For example, I play the first conversation, then you answer the questions. Then we go to the second conversation. I play it, then you answer. The second problem was the sound wasn't clear. The sound wasn't clear. So reference Megagold Book 2. And if you can see the listen record again. You can see the listen record again. And any question? This is end of the lesson. Any question? Ala, Muna, thank you very, very much for coming today. And I forgot to give you something. Well, forgive me about this, but this is for both of you. You're welcome, Supervisor. You're welcome. Thank you for coming. Hopefully that Muna and Ala will see you tomorrow, inshallah, at the same time. And I wish luck and best thing for you in this life. Okay. Thank you very much.